So what really stands between a catastrophic voltage spike and your entire security network?
You mean like a lightning strike nearby?
Exactly. That's what we're looking at today. We're going to do a deep dive into this one component, the NTI SP-RS485-12V-O.
Right.
And it might sound like just a product code, but
Okay.
this little box it's a pretty sophisticated piece of engineering. It's that final shield.
That is the perfect way to frame it. Our mission today is to really strip away the technical jargon and understand why this protector is so essential.
For what kind of equipment specifically?
For vulnerable control systems, anything running on the RS-485 standard and also the 12-volt DC power lines that go with them. It protects them from, well, chaos, electrostatic discharge, power surges, all of it.
Okay, so let's start with where this thing is meant to live. It's obviously not built for a nice, clean server room.
Oh, not at all. You can tell just by looking at it. It's housed in this impact and weather-resistant enclosure. It even has a locking hinged cover.
So it's designed to be outside, in the elements.
Precisely. Think about where you put security cameras or access control panels. They're outdoors, exposed, with, miles of cable running to them.
And that cable is like an antenna for surges.
It's a massive antenna, and this protector is designed for that industrial RS-485 standard, which is used for those long-distance data runs. It handles older 22-gauge two-wire cables.
The legacy stuff?
The legacy stuff, yeah. But it's also fully compatible with modern Envirom UX sensors that use standard CT5 cable. So it's incredibly versatile. It's that rugged demarcation point between the wild outdoors and your sensitive indoor equipment.
To survive that kind of environment, you obviously need more than just a tough plastic shell.
Yeah.
The technology inside has to be just as robust, right?
Absolutely.
So why can't an installer just use, I don't know, a simple fuse? Or one of those cheap little varistors? What's the risk in going with single-stage protection?
That's a great question, and it really gets to the core of it. A simple fuse only protects against overcurrent, like a slow burn. It's totally useless against a lightning-fast surge.
You wouldn't even have time to react.
Not at all. And those cheaper single-stage protectors, they might absorb one small hit, but then they often fail silently. You have no idea you're unprotected until the next big surge comes and fries everything.
So this NTI unit uses something different.
It uses a cascading multi-stage system. It ensures that the surge is mitigated in steps long before it can ever reach your expensive hardware.
Okay, so let's unpack this cascading defense.
Right.
Let's start with the RS-485 data lines.
Okay, so for the data lines, it's a three-step process. Stage 1 is the first safety net. It clamps the surge at plus or minus 90 volts.
It just takes a huge initial peak off the top.
Exactly. Then stage 2 is interesting. It introduces a 3.3 ohm resistance.
Which sounds tiny, but I'm guessing it's important.
It is. It acts like a speed bump. It slows down the rise time of the surge, giving that final stage critical time to activate.
And stage 3 is the brick wall.
It's the brick wall, yeah. It clamps down incredibly tightly at just plus or minus 7.5 volts. It uses a high-speed TVS diode, a transient voltage suppression diode, which is like a light-and-fast emergency valve. It just diverts all that dangerous energy safely to ground.
And I assume the 12-volt power lines get that same systematic protection, not just a basic fuse.
Oh, absolutely. The power lines need it just as much. Stage 1 there also clamps at plus or minus 90 volts. Stage 2 is a bit different. It has a current rating of 3 amps to handle heavy loads.
And the final stage.
That critical stage 3 uses a dedicated 12-volt TBS diode. It makes sure no dangerous spikes ever get through to the power supply. It's comprehensive.
And of course, it helps that the product is TA compliant and has a solid 2-year warranty from NTI.
Right, that gives you some peace of mind.
So when you step back, what this all really means isn't just about the specs, it's about the cost of failure, isn't it?
It is.
You spend maybe $100 on this multi-stage protector, and you're saving potentially thousands in fried cameras, system downtime, and, the complete loss of your security infrastructure.
Yeah, if you connect this to the bigger picture, reliable data transmission is 100% dependent on robust protection at that physical layer, especially outdoors where weather and power issues are just constants.
So this discussion about the multi-stage protection, it brings up a pretty interesting question for you to think about. If one of those 3 stages in your own defense system, the clamp, the speed bump, or that final valve, if one of them silently failed, would you even know before the next major surge hits? And what would your backup plan be for the unexpected failure of your unexpected hero? Think about that. We'll see you on the next deep dive.